Okay, so we're back at Saddle Club today. If you're new here, Saddle Club is my training sessions every Saturday, so I learn proper horse care, and if I want to volunteer, I can. I started off by saying hello to Tebo. He hurt his nose somehow, silly sausage. But in today's training session, we were catching horses. We've actually done and covered everything we need to, but we need to show that we can do it a certain amount of times before we can be signed off. I'm standing and looking around like this because I was trying to get the Shetland in the back. But Mr. Joey came right up to me, so that's who we worked with. One thing this taught me today was to be faster and to be sure of myself. Horses can tell when you're unsure, so they'll mess with you. A bit like kids really, and I've worked with kids, so I need to start applying what I learned with the kids, with the horses. Firm but still loving. And I've done the training, so I don't know what I'm worried about. Initially, I forgot to put the lead rope over his neck, so he thinks I have him. And then the snout bit of his head collar came off, but we readjusted and we fixed it. Once everyone had caught a little Shetland, we took them for a stroll in the path. It was actually so cute but so fun. Lauren, one of the instructors, had us doing stop-start transition, just working on our confidence, using our voice and being in control. I also forgot to mention that before we left off, we were asked who we thought was going to be the most naughty. My bet was on Harry, which is who I was initially supposed to get because he was the hardest to catch, but it turned out to be my horse Joey, who couldn't stop eating everything. We then let the pros show us how it was done, and we watched how Harper and Kitty got turned out. Kitty is huge, by the way. I know she's huge, but seeing her out of her stable was mind-blowing. Harper started rolling all over the place. She looks so cute. Now this right here, this was very informative for me. It was time to turn in Magic and Rocky, and Magic wasn't having it. Rocky actually came to us and wanted to go in, so he was very easy to catch, but Magic was not feeling it. During this time, my instructors asked us what we could tell by the horse's body language and what was happening in this scenario. Lauren also explained what she was doing and why. My response was because she kept turning her bottom to Lauren, she was showing her defenses and that she was giving her a warning. Lauren didn't back down, but she didn't invade her space, and eventually she gave her her head herself. This is Magic, by the way. Look how cool her eyes are. I was also attempting to squish that fly as it was bothering her, but I missed. We were actually supposed to move on to some grooming, but we ended up just taking a lot of horses in and out. This is Millie. If you've been watching me for a while, you'll see that she swings her head a lot at her stable. It is pinned back when you walk past the lot. She's very protective of it and doesn't usually seem very friendly. So this is the most social and gentle I've seen her, and she's actually adorable. So gorgeous too, a beautiful horse. They released Bessie, and Bessie was chill, but Millie was very excited. We all thought this was a crazy response, so everyone was like, no, this is tame for her. I wouldn't expect any less from Millie anyway. She is a dramatic babe. We then went to catch some horses that were obviously appropriate for us to catch. I've caught Nico a few times now, but I think this is the quickest and the best that I've done it. I think after this morning with the Shetlands, it reinforced what I needed to do, and I did this very quickly compared to any other time. And I was oh so proud, oh so proud. Also, I just realised I sound like a gremlin. I'm so tired, ignore my voice. We then took them back to the stables. Nico needed a little bit of encouragement as he's slow, but that was the end of that day. It was great.